is sing.
Great. Now, here's a film for you, Jules. Now, when Jules got his first music advance, there was only one thing to do. Head to the musical mecca that is Denmark Street in London's West End to buy a brand new keyboard.
And now, that street is facing its final curtain, and one man who's got the hump is Engelbert.
Denmark Street was a thriving music hub. It became known as Tin Pan Alley, attracting young, hopeful musicians eager to catch their big break. Now the street is under threat from proposed construction works from London's Crossrail. This would see the demolition of some of the shops and buildings on the street, potentially ruining its musical livelihood. One man who was part of the history of Denmark Street and believes its future should be preserved is legendary singer Engelbert Humperdinck, who recalls his own musical journey.
We had our dreams, and the dreams have to begin somewhere, and of course we all sat around and dreamed in here that one day it was going to happen. We'd find the right song, we'd be a big name in this industry. Every major artist that is around today, their roots started right here. This is where everybody demoed their songs, you know, the Rolling Stones, the Beatles, everybody.
Since the 1920s, the street has been synonymous with the home of songwriting. In the 1960s, Sir Elton John was a jobbing composer, penning one of his most famous and apt tunes here, Your Song.
Tell everybody, this is your song.
Walking back down memory lane, Engelbert is feeling nostalgic about the good old days.
It's lovely to come back and to be invited and to bring back the little memories, the great memories of the past.
Campaigner Henry Smith Irvine, who launched an online petition to protect Denmark Street's legacy, believes it's one of a kind and needs to be saved.
We've asked for it to be rate exempt and made a heritage zone. 50% of these shops at the back are being demolished, and that's been approved. If you were to scatter these shops across London, it would dissipate. They would go bust. People know about this. It's a landmark. It's what makes London special.
This probably would have been my favorite shop because I play sax. I love the saxophone, my instrument.
Denmark Street was also famous for its session musicians, with the likes of Jimmy Page and John Paul Jones recording here before their days in Led Zeppelin. This place is still a hub for small, intimate performances too.
What a great place, eh? Great atmosphere. Understand, Adele did her first gig here. Wow. They got to save this place. I mean, this has got history attached to it. My God. The construction's already started. I hope they don't tear this place down. Please save the street. Keep the music playing.
Thanks, Engelbert. Now, Consolidated Developments told us that it was committed to preserving and enhancing the rich musical heritage of Tin Pan Alley, thank goodness.
Well, yes, the 12 bar and existing music traders are at the heart of the area, they say, and keeping them has always been central to their plans.
Yes.
So as you can see, we've come outside to have a lovely chat with Jules here and his band, but first up, we were just wondering, who's bought something in Tin Pan Alley?
Music, that is.
Music, that is, yeah.
It's everybody. Yeah, well, everyone.
Nearly everybody in the band.
Yeah.
But you've got special memories, Jules. As we said, you bought your first instrument with essentially your first pay packet there.
The first keyboard was bought up there, and I think it's really important. Those little small shops and streets with people in them is the best thing, and that's why people come to cities. And if you didn't have those, nobody would come if it was just all sort of nothing else. So I think I hope that they do keep it. It's a wonderful street.
Well, you go there and your lunch break,
I do.
What do you buy there?
Oh, all sorts of guitar things, yeah.
All sorts of things. He doesn't need Jules, to be honest.
Yeah.
I'm always coming back with some strings,
Like
and
spectrums
little amps and all sorts of bits
sort
and
of
pieces.
oboe and things like that.
Yeah, but let's talk about your music.